Hi friend, this is Pastor Lucas Pina, and this is our snack for the journey. And we are in a journey through the New Testament, a journey through the New Testament. It's my goal here is to have a short meditation in one or two verses in every chapter of the New Testament. And in this journey here, sometimes I'm going to skip one or two chapters, sometimes more. It is because I already have a meditation in the past on those chapters, so I'm not going to visit those chapters again. But you are going to find a meditation in this channel in every chapter of the New Testament. So that is the goal. That's the goal. We're moving forward on that project. And before I read the verse for today, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel and to share this video with your friends and family and help us to bless other people. So let's take a look in the verse for today. Very interesting verse. It's John 18 verse 28. John 18 verse 28. Then the Jews led Jesus from Caiaphas to the palace of the Roman governor. By now it was early morning, and to avoid ceremonial uncleanness, the Jews did not enter the palace. They wanted to be able to eat the Passover. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine those guys after the resurrection of Jesus when they realized what they really did? There is so many things here. We don't have time to do that. But the first thing is they are taking the Passover is a symbol, is a symbolism, is a type of Jesus. Jesus is the Lamb of God that take away the sin of the world. That is the Passover lamb, and they are the ones that are taking Jesus to the sacrifice. That is one thing that we learned, that yes, it's them. They are doing that. They are the one that moving things and putting things in place so Jesus will be condemned and crucified. That is one thing. The other thing is doing that. This guy is innocent, and is already proved that he's innocent. They could not prove. They brought false witness, all that kind of thing. They could not prove anything against Jesus. So they are doing something wrong. They are breaking the law. But they are doing in a way that they look like holy people. It's so weird, and it's so interesting, and it's so funny sometimes, because they wanted to be able to eat the Passover. So we can kill an innocent guy, but we're not gonna enter in the Roman palace, because if we enter there, then we're not gonna be able to celebrate the Passover. Because of the ceremony, the uncleanness. We're going to be unclean. Their hands are dirty, but they don't want to be unclean, so we're going to do. And sometimes people do that, right? Sometimes, unfortunately, we do that kind of stuff. We do so many bad things, bad attitude, all that kind of thing, and then in some parts we say, oh, we're not going to do that because this is not going to please God. Oh, okay. So that little thing there is not going to please God, but all the other bad stuff that you are doing, it's okay. Is this what you're telling me? Yes, and this is what we do sometimes, right? This is what the guys are doing. They are delivering the Messiah, the Passover lamb, to the Romans to kill that, to kill him, and then they say, oh, but we're not going to enter there because we're going to be unclean. We're going to be unclean. And I said, what? Yes. And sometimes we do the same kind of thing, the same kind of attitude. We do bad things, say bad things, think bad things, and all that kind of thing. And then it's okay, but this little thing here, I'm not going to do because God does not like that. Oh man, come on, give me a break. Yes, but we do that, right? And we need to be careful with that. We need to be careful with that. Those guys were delivering Jesus, taking him to the Romans to do the dirty work for them, to eliminate him. Today, oh, we're not going to go there because then we're not going to be able to eat the Passover. Yeah, right. Be careful. Be careful with those things. Because sometimes we don't pay attention. That we do bad things, big bad things, and then the little things here and there we say, oh no, this God doesn't like that. Well, God doesn't like this and doesn't like the other thing. So we need to be careful with that. And this is our snack for the journey. God bless you.